Yo, what is up, y'all? Welcome back. This video, want to have a cool little discussion with y'all. Just a little something I've been talking with a bunch of the guys I play with and a bunch of the guys I play against. Is can you win consistently on the rec with two inside centers? And you see me, pure athletic, power forward, and Said, who is a slash and post scorer. That's the point guard, one of my subscribers. He's actually one of my subscribers that subscribed to me a little while back. He has a playmaking shot creator. That's what we started playing off with him at the one. But he made a slash and post score because he seen, like, he was a fan of the channel. He liked the finishing around the rim. He really wanted to make a big man. So, yeah, he made a big man. And I want to show you guys how it is playing with two inside centers at the rec. I don't know if you guys watched the last video where I went over the stretch bigs and how inside scores are like the kryptonite to the stretch bigs. But you guys will see in this video, I don't think I went up against many stretch bigs or what, but y'all will see that can't nobody really guard two inside centers with IQ who know how to space it out for each other. Not crowding the paint up, having two guys on one block. Y'all gonna see some good, twin tower inside center play in these rec games. And I'm showing like this thing gonna be playing against the stretch right here, but like the clips that's finna start is not even finna be against that team. I just had to throw that little intro in there so y'all can see like the builds and stuff, because I didn't have like the introduction to the first couple of games I had recorded, because I had recorded them kind of late. And I really missed out on some good gameplay of me and Said, just playing straight up 2-man ball. I've been playing with my messed up controller and like the share button is jammed, so I can't really save my clips when I'm playing with that controller, so I missed out on a bunch of it. But you're gonna see me and him basically just dominating the inside. Everybody always saying you have to have a scratch, you have to have a some type of shooter to space the floor, but you can space the floor without having not one shooter on the court. We played plenty of games where we didn't even have a person with sharpshooting in their archetype and won by like 50. And I should have included the screenshot. I probably I don't think you yeah, I probably should have included the screenshot in the video before I like put it all together. But it was this one game where we won and we shot like 0 for 4 from 3-point line, and the team we beat had shot like 20 and like 45. So we beat a team that made 23 pointers, and we didn't even make any. So you don't need the 3-point shot to win games. All you need is two, and then we're like just two just dominant inside scorers, and we're just defensive monsters. We can rebound and we can defend. And you telling me, I already like showed you guys the video of me like dominating stretch bigs, and we always go up against like stretches and shot creators and builds that are just like us, and they just can't defend us, and we can defend them. So man, we make it look easy. Look at this alley though, man. I I actually finna catch another one, bro. I don't know. I was teed up off the badge this game. I don't usually throw self oops or like anything like that, but he was just throwing some ridiculous stuff down. As you can see, I cradled that one. Man, I had the team hype when I threw those, but man, playing with Said, he always, he gets me involved. I get him involved. We basically feed off each other. So he wiped my ass right there. I let my man beat me, and he ended up getting the block on that end. And he's gonna get the offensive board and the put back on this end. You just can't compete with that. Like, you just can't, because if we miss, we get the offensive boards. We can put it back up and kick it back out to our teammates. It's just nothing you can do down there to defend that from either one of us, from me or him. Like, he can put you in a post move or a post spin or a drop step or any type of, post move. And I can just, I can outrun you just way more athletic than most power forwards and centers. Because like I can play the center too. I'm used to playing against bigger centers and stuff. So whenever I'm at the power forward position and I'm playing against a guy who's bigger than me, I know my advantages because I know the speed advantage. I know I'm more athletic. I know how to box out. Because boxing out is going to be key when you're playing with undersized big man, especially when you're playing with my build at the center position. Because I know some guys want to make my build like and make my power forward to have that same speed and same attributes, but you're going to be getting thrown at center a lot. So you're going to have to make sure you box out. Boxing out is just key. And when you're going against like glass cleaners and stuff, I know you're gonna wonder like, how am I gonna box out a glass cleaner? They're gonna get the animation. Like you have to pick the perfect timing to box them out. Like look at that poster. But you have to pick the perfect timing. You can't just try to hold L2 like as soon as the shot go up because they're gonna end up getting the animation eventually. Look at that dime. But you have to like just it's a split second reaction. You gotta make sure you're in front of them, and you just gotta hit L2 like as soon as that shot hits the rim. I wish I had more. Like I said, I wish I had more clips to show what I'm saying about, but I've been playing with my messed up controller and it's hard to save clips. I hope you guys understand. I'm gonna be coming with a lot more like higher quality videos sooner or later when I get more equipment and more controllers and stuff like that. Look at that poster, bro. Put him on his knees. I just baptized that man. But when I get more equipment and better controllers and a better like living arrangement, better like quality games. Like my PlayStation is super old. It's just a lot of things. It's a combination of things that prevents me from putting out the highest quality videos I can. Like I'm literally recording this like with the like with no mic. I'm just talking into my phone. And that's why you'll hear like a lot of background noise because just the regular phone microphones picks up more of my surroundings. So you'll hear like a lot of bullshit in the back. And I apologize ahead of time for that. And I can't really, express myself how I want to when I'm trying to like be discreet when I'm recording because I don't want anybody interrupting me. So I got higher quality videos coming out sooner or later. But I believe this game I was going up against a glass cleaner. I'm gonna just show you guys like how big this. It's just the speed advantage and like the positioning you can get in when you're playing against those guys with that just trash lateral quickness attribute. Like that when that lateral quickness is bad, that's the lateral quickness pretty much just replace like the on ball defense stat. If your lateral quickness is low, then you're not going to be a good defender. And that's a bigger reason why the pure like in the second defensive best defensive archetype video I made about my pure athletic. That's why I was talking about lateral quickness so much because that's what keeps you in front of these guys that can be shifty in their movements and shit. Look, it's like my controller cutting off and shit mid game. I be have literally excuse me, I be literally having to turn it back on like every millisecond, and that's so annoying. Let's look at me and say just working down there. I know I got all out talking about my controller and my control my not my control just my controller with my controller and my video qualities and shit. But look at us, we were just banging down there. How easy it is to get offensive boards. Look at that move. And I got all off topic, talking about that. I apologize, but you guys see what's going on the screen. Showing you, I'm just showing you that you can score consistently with two inside centers. You can play good with two inside centers. You can win games at direct with two inside centers. So when everybody's like, "Oh, we got to have a stretch and a glass cleaner," man, that's a bad matchup. If you go against me and say with a stretch and a glass cleaner, I'm gonna just dominate. We're both gonna dominate because, like I said, glass cleaners don't have lateral quickness, and they're not good defensively like they used to be. So he gonna have barbecue chicken. I'm gonna have barbecue chicken. Like he called his build the barbecue chicken build, which it really is because nobody can really guard it. We went up against pure rim protectors, pure post, and all that. So and nobody's been able to guard it yet. Same with my build. Like I've been stopped before. I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't, been stuffed before, but it's so many other things I can do besides just score that I can impact the game. So it really doesn't matter if they're stopping me because I know how to get my teammates involved. I'm not just a finisher. Like I'm a good passer, good rebounder, good defender, and I'm pretty sure if I'm not scoring, you're not scoring. So yeah, like I said, cleaning my behind right there, getting the big poster dunk. But man, I'm sorry about not posting recently. It's been like a few days, probably more than a few days, almost a week. But my uncle passed not too long ago on the first on New Year's Day. I had to go to his funeral and stuff yesterday, and I just haven't really had time to just sit down and do this recording. I did this recording in 3 takes, so forgive me if I sound like 3 different people on this recording, especially on this one, like the last part, because I just woke up. Probably sound like I got tuberculosis or some shit. So excuse me for that. Excuse me for stumbling. It's hard to pick up on like the different recordings, especially when you're recording like trash equipment like I do. So y'all just forgive me for that, man. Uh, this is about the end of the video, man. 2 Inside Centers on the Rec. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Love y'all, and I'm out of here.